friends, today we are working on something called elapsed time. Say elapsed time. Elapsed time is the amount of time that takes place from point A to point B. So it's how much time goes by from when I look at the clock this time and when I look at the clock this time. So we have some steps when we are doing elapsed time. Our first step is, what is the question asking? Because right now there are two things the question could be asking. It could ask how much time has gone by, or it could ask what time is it now? How much time has gone by? What time is it now? So we need to know, what is the question asking. Then step 2, we need to find the start time. We need to find out what time did this whole thing start. Then if you're working at home, you can draw your start time. If you have like a little clock, you can play with the little clock. Either way. Then step 3, you're going to count by 5s to get to your end time. You're going to count by 5s to get to your end time. And then step 4, you're just going to solve. That means you just need to go back to, what is this question asking me? So you know you're giving the right answer. We're going to first start just practicing with some clocks, and then we're going to move into word problems. So I'm looking at my first clock, and it says it is, there's a little hand pointing to the 10 and a big hand pointing to the 12. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Good. It's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to also write down 10 o'clock. Then I see that 10 minutes have gone by and nothing is written on this clock yet. So my question is asking me, what time will it be 10 minutes later? That's what my question is asking me. We know my start time is already 10 o'clock. So now we're ready to count by 5s until we get to our end time. So we only need to count to 10 by 5s. I'm going to start at the 12 and I'm going to count by 5s. Ready, go. 5, 10. Stop. I counted 10 minutes. So I'm going to draw my big hand to the 2, because that's 10. And then I'm going to draw my little hand to the 10. What time is it on this clock? It is 10, 10. So I can write 10, 10. Did I answer the question? Yeah, because now I know what time it is 10 minutes later. Next one. I see the little hand is pointing to the 6 and the big hand is pointing to the 2. So I need to count by 5s. 5, 10. I know it is what time? 6:10. Good. So I can write 6:10. Uh-oh. I don't know how much time has gone by, but this time they gave me an end time. So I need to figure out how much time has gone by in between these two times. So I'm gonna look over here. It still is 6 o'clock. I see that right away. I can draw that. Now I'm gonna count by 5s around the clock. Here I go. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's 6:35. But have I finished solving yet? No way, Jose, because I need to find out how much time went by. So when I come to a problem like this, I need to find out how much time went by from 6:10 to 6:35. So I'm honestly just going to count until I get to that 6:35. Same way I would if I was doing it up here, that same way. So let's try it. I'm starting at the 10 and I'm going to count to the 35. Ready? Counting by 5s. Get ready. Go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Stop. I made it to 6:35, but what number did I say? I said 25. That means 25 minutes have gone by in between these two times. Now, did I answer the question all the way? Yes, I did. I have all of my parts written out. Good. Now I'm at my last one that looks like this. We're going to move on to story problems next. This one, it says it is, okay, 3. It's pointing to the 5, so I have to count by 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It is 3:25. Now I'm being told 20 more minutes went by. So I'm going to keep looking at this clock because I'm going to start from here. But let's see how much, let's see what number our big hand is pointing to when 20 minutes go by. So let's count. Ready? We're going to count by 5s. Ready, go. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, my hand will be pointing to that big 9. So for right now, I'm going to draw my big 9. And I know that it's going to stay 3 o'clock because we're staying in the hour. So 3, I know it's 3. And now I have to count all the way around by 5s. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Stop. Did I get to the right spot? Yes, I did. It is 3:45. Did I fill out? Did I solve? Did I do everything right? Yeah, I absolutely did. Good. This is a little bit different because you're not given any clocks. You have to create your clocks. So we're going to have to move pretty quickly just so we have enough time to get to our exit ticket today. So, number 1, Tiffany saw the clock said 2 o'clock. When she looked again, it was 2:15. How much time went by? Well, the first thing I have to do is, what is the question asking me? It's asking me how much time went by. It told me already that it started at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to draw a quick clock. I drew my 2 o'clock. I know some time went by, but I don't know how much yet. That's what I'm solving for. So now I need to draw another quick clock. And this time I need to write the other time they gave me, which is 2:15. So I count 5, 10, 15. How much time went by from 2 o'clock to 2:15? Well, let's count. 5, 10, 15. How many minutes went by? 15 minutes. And did I solve all 3 parts? Do I have a beginning time, an end time, and how much time went by? Yeah, so I solved my problem. Good. Now let's look at the next one. It says Brian said it was 3:10. Brian had to leave in 20 minutes. What time did Brian have to leave? Okay, so we have already, Brian said it was 3:10. We have a start time. He has to leave in 20 minutes. We have how much time went by. Do we have an end time? No way, Jose. So we need to get that end time. All right, we're going to draw our quick clocks because this is what you're going to have to do too. Okay. So first I draw 3, and I need to make it 3:10, 5:10. 3:10, okay. Now I know how much time went by? 20 minutes. Now I need to figure out what time it is when 20 minutes go by. So let's draw my quick clock. Okay, so I started at the 2 for minutes. That's the 10, that's 3:10, but I'm at the 2. So now let's count by 10s till I get to 20 for the 20 minutes that go by. 5, 10, 15, 20. Stop. What number will my minute hand be pointing to? 6. So I draw, didn't go an hour around. So it's 3, and now let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The time is 3:30. Do I have all 3 parts? I have a start time, an end time, and how much time went by? Yeah, and I know my answer is 3:30 because that is the time that Brian has to leave. All right, friends, you are all ready for your exit ticket today. If you were a little bit confused today, don't worry. We're going to do this again tomorrow to make sure that we're super duper ready to tell elapsed time.